Hi skaters, you guys ever wonder how to change your bearings in your skates? I'll show you how I do it, okay? So first, obviously, you're gonna have to get your wheel off. So take the wrench that fits the, the nut and get your nut off, get your wheel off. Now you have a bearing on the inside and the outside of each wheel, okay? So you can take something and jab down in there and pop them out, but it's difficult. So I would recommend getting this tool here. It is a bearing puller, or you can use it as a press too. It has a little button here at the top. It allows you to, when you push the button, it allows you to put the bearing puller in there, and it kind of locks it in place. And then you can pop that bearing out. Sometimes the wheels are, sometimes it's harder than other times. So leave the bearing in there. Take your other wheel. I've got these new Radar Halo wheels. They're super cool. Pop them back in. Pop that bearing back in there. Now we're going to pull the bearing out of this wheel. The other bearing, pull it back out. That one's much easier to get out. Now we're going to press it in to the other wheel, line it up, and I use the palm of my hand right there, and I kind of line up that bearing and pop it in there, right there. Now, to make sure the bearings are seated in the hub, what I usually do is, I put them on, put them back on, put that nut back on there, and I tighten the nut down pretty tight. I don't do it too tight. I don't want to crush. You don't want to crush the bearing, but I tighten that nut down to where it's pretty tight, to where it seats those bearings into the hub both ways. And then I loosen the nut just a little bit to where there's no resistance, no drag on the wheel. You want to have that bearing spinning very, very freely and have just a tiny little bit of play. That if there's just a tiny bit of play right there, that means there's no pressure on those bearings. This nut is just snugging the wheel to the axle just enough to where it's holding it tight, but not too tight. See how freely that spins? There's hardly any slop. That's how you want your adjustment there. So we'll do this wheel. I'm not going to do all of them, but I'll do this one to show you guys too. So take that nut off. Pull the wheel. Oh, wrong tool, ding dong. Hey Remy, you comfortable, buddy? This is our dog, our Catahoula leopard dog, Remy. He's sleeping right now.
Super tired.
So you pop the bearing out of this one. Oh, wrong wheel. All right, so line it up. Boom. All right. Where's the other one? Here it is. Got too many wheels out. Pop it out. Line it up. Use the heel of the hand. There you go. Now it's pushed in there nice and snug. Now to make sure it's snug, put your nut on, finger loose. Just start threading it on there by hand first. You don't want to strip that. Right? Now tighten up the nut all the way down to where it seats the bearings all the way into that hub, and then loosen the hub. Loosen the nut to where there's just, that's how you want to hear that. Barely a little click. You want it to spin just like that. And there you go.
You want it to wiggle but not slide.
Yes,
yeah.
Barely wiggle. So that's how you change your bearings in your roller skates. And we have our little doggies here.
That's
now we
Sadie.
have Sadie joining us.
Hi, Sadie.
So we hope you guys found this video helpful and kind of funny and entertaining as well. Because these videos, there's not a lot of videos out here on how to do this, and beginner skaters don't know how to do it. It's kind of important to know how to do these things. So I hope you guys found it helpful and useful. If you did, smash that like button, and let's hear some comments. Let's hear some. You guys might want to have some ideas for other videos, so let's hear what those are. If you did like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and until next time, skaters, we will see you later. Have a good day. Bye.